Yo, yo, peace, X fam. So, I'm gonna show you guys some shit real quick. It's time. I think now is more time. Now is more time than ever. Now is more of a time than ever before to show you guys what I'm talking about and how these modern women, have been taken over. They've been completely um their minds have been completely snatched from the very essence, from the very soul, from the very bodies, right? So their minds, the minds of women have been um the minds of women have been stolen, and the minds of women have been compromised and weakened to a state of submission. So to the point so that women are easily susceptible to mind control. Does that make sense? Because everything is mental, everything is spiritual and mental. In this reality, nothing is really physical. It's all mental and physical shit, right? Like I was saying in the previous video, like remember how I was talking about how your body is not your real body, like your physical body is not your actual body. It's your spirit, your light, your soul, your soul, right? You could either have a good soul in this life or you could have a bad soul. It all depends on what you do in this life and how you carry yourself in life and how you treat people. And I'm not just talking about the majority of people. I'm talking about everyone. How you treat everyone in this world, bro. You don't just treat everyone with respect and you kiss Tom and David's ass, but you treat Timmy like a piece of shit. You feel me? Like, nah, it doesn't work that way, bro. Good karma don't work that way, bro. I'm sorry, but good karma just doesn't work that way. You don't get to treat everyone good and treat everyone like they're, like they're cool and respect everyone except for one person. Nah, bro, it doesn't work that way. Good karma doesn't fucking work that way. I'm sorry, bro, but shit ain't gonna go your way if you think that if that's how this works, because it doesn't work that way. You don't just treat everyone good and then treat one person out of the entire community, the entire fucking country, and the entire society as a whole. Ostracize one person and out of society as a whole. You have one person ostracized, one person shunned out of society, while everyone else is getting royal treatment, getting treated like fucking kings and queens, while this nigga, the nigga who deserves to be treated like a king, the nigga who deserves to be treated like royalty, the nigga who deserves to be treated like a fucking emperor, gets treated like less than dog shit, gets treated like less than fucking less than a peasant. The person who's way above everyone in society, the man way above everyone in society gets treated like dog shit, right? So I'm about to break down the spiritual aspect of why men like me get treated like shit. All right? So here we go. I'm about to show you guys some real shit. All right? This is something the church, this is something other spiritual content creators, well, I'm sorry. There are no spiritual content creators, just me. All those other motherfuckers posting spiritual videos on here, those people are nothing but cocksuckers. Those people are nothing but fucking those people are nothing but cocksucking faggots. Those people ain't shit. Those people ain't nothing but shit eating, fucking low vibrational cock-sucking demons. All right, my channel is 100% valid, 100% facts, nothing but facts, nothing but real information. No bias, no bullshit, nothing but real 100% facts and information on my channel. Nothing but pure 100% intel on my channel. Everything else you see on YouTube, every other content creator, every other faggot on YouTube calling themselves spiritual is not spiritual. At least not as spiritual as me. Oh, and also shout out to Enoch. Shout out to my brother Enoch, a real chosen one. Enoch the Freestyle Prince. If you haven't caught any of his videos, or if you haven't watched any of his videos, you should go check out the brother's YouTube channel when you get the chance. You should really check it out. He got some real knowledge, real content on his channel. He's one of the only real content creators on here that I'll ever watch videos and acknowledge on YouTube. So yeah, I definitely recommend you check his videos and watch some of his content if you're spiritual, if you're a part of the X fam, like if you're a part of the X fam and you're spiritual like me, all right? So if you're not, you can continue sucking my dick watching my videos. If not, but anyway, other than that, let's get into it. Let me show you guys this shit real quick. Let me take a puff of this shit. Let me take a puff of this shit real quick. Show you guys this shit real quick. Show you guys what the fuck I'm talking about. Demons trying to piss me off. Demons trying to get under my skin today. But I won't let them. Because after this, I'm about to chill, relax, get stoned, and watch some Star Wars The Phantom Menace. I just got my Disney Plus back. Just paid for my Disney Plus, so I'll be watching Star Wars all night. Just kicking it, watching Star Wars, getting high. Just kicking it, watching Star Wars pretty much the whole day. Alright, after this, so. And also, I will be posting Fate of the Old Republic tonight as well. Alright, so. Hold on, let me show you guys what I'm talking about. Let me expose some fucking demons. We're gonna expose a lot of demons today. We're gonna expose a lot of shit today. Alright, we're gonna get into it. We're gonna expose a lot of shit today, man. We're gonna expose feminine alpha males. We're gonna expose feminine alphas. Feminine alpha males and their feminine alpha males and their feminine characteristics. Alpha males and their feminine traits. We're gonna identify all of that shit today. Alright, so let me show you guys some shit real quick. All right. All right. So just a quick overview, real quick. All right, on what they are. All right, and what archon. This is what archons are. This is what demons are. Ancient, ancient demons, ancient archdemons from the Bible. Biblical archdemons. Right. These are archdemons. Right. They're called the 7 planets or some shit. Like, they're actually real. Like, these things are real, bro. And there's not just 7 or 8 of them or 9 of them. Archdemons. There's many different archons, man. Like, there's many different archons. They're reptilian. They're like reptilian beings who basically control, manipulate, like reptilian monsters who live in the shadows, basically, in like lowest vibrations, like the lowest vibrations, like fear, anger, and lust and shit like that. They thrive off of those emotions. Like, they thrive off those lesser emotions, lesser human emotions, stuff like that, right? And energy, right? Because it's all energy, right? Like, like I've said in previous videos, everything is energy, because that's what I learned over the years. You feel me? And someone has even told me before, like a gang stalker has even said it to me before, has even told me himself that everything is energy. So if a gang stalker can tell me some shit like everything is energy, then yeah, everything is definitely energy out here. Like, everything is energy. Don't never get it twisted. Everything is energy, 100%. All right, so I'm just gonna do a quick AI overview really fast. But I'm gonna read this first. I'm gonna read this overview really quick. I'm gonna read this one first, and then I'm gonna do the AI overview on. I'm gonna do the actual AI reading with Gemini. I'm gonna do it using Gemini after this. All right. Archons are known as the rulers, right? They are the rulers, right? And these are the fucking demons. These are archdemons, the demons who control women, bro. This is why women are the way they are. This is why women and our modern men act feminine. This is why. This is why our modern men act feminine, and this is why our modern women act masculine. All right. All right, so look. Archons are known as the rulers, servants, or influential powers of the matrix, right? Meaning the material world, which is the earth, right? Our current world that we live in, right, is the matrix. They hold the world of control and place, right? It's literally what I just said. They hold the entire world in their control. They literally hold the entire world in their control. They have the entire world under their control, right? By invoking thoughts that create emotions which result in actions, right? So they do things that invoke actions, certain actions, in order to manipulate a person's life, bro. Like, this is literally a person's entire life being manipulated by demons, by demonic forces, bro. Literally. If you really fucking sit down, listen, and think about it. This is my entire life being manipulated by demonic forces, all right? Now, moving on. If we are not aware, we become their puppets, right? If we're not aware, eventually humanity itself will become their puppets if they're not aware of what's happening mentally, spiritually, right? Therefore, if we are not aware, we become their puppets, their playthings, right? Their tools, right? Their playthings motivated by fear and tension. right? So this is a fear-based thing going on. Like, this shit has been going on for centuries. Like, this fear-based warfare that's been going on, it's been going on for quite some time. And the reason why is because of these Archons that live here in this material world, right? And we can't see them. We can't see them, but they can see us. You get where I'm going now with this? Like, you get where I'm going now with this thing? All right. So now, moving on. I'm going to move on to Gemini because I don't want to make the fucking video too long to where it's 20 minutes long. But hey, if it's 20 minutes long, then it's 20 minutes long. Fuck it. All right, so moving on. So this confirms this article, this short article right here basically confirms what I'm talking about, what I was talking about women, about how they're able to influence women and manipulate and control women and use women as their puppets, as their toy, right? These fucking things, they literally use women as their toys, bro. Like, women are like toys to these things, man. Because number one, they feed off certain actions, right? Like it says right here. They do things and they hold the world in control and hold the world in place by controlling everything and invoking thoughts that create emotions which result in certain actions, right? It literally tells you right here, right? So basically, right, things like murder, rape, and like fear. Murder, rape, and fear is like main three fueling agents for Archons. Like the main three food sources for an Archon is murder, rape, and fear. Like, that's like literally the main food source for a fucking Archon, believe it or not. And this is coming from me. This is coming from someone who has done his research, all right? Mind you. Murder, rape, and fear is the main fucking food source for an Archon, all right, in this material world, all right? So that's how deep this shit is, bro. It's that fucking deep. It's literally that fucking deep, man. All right, so I'm going to move on to Gemini, and I'm going to end the video, all right, from here, because I want to cut it, you know, I want to cut it so it's not too, you know, it doesn't cut in too much time for video on screen time or whatever. All right. So yeah, the video will be 20 minutes long, and yeah, man, this is real. This is a really serious issue that we have here. This is a very serious fucking problem that we've been dealing with for centuries. That humans have been dealing with for centuries, and no one really fucking knows about, or they just don't want to talk about it. No one just doesn't want to talk about it. They may know certain things. They may know about it, but they just don't want to talk about it for whatever fucking reason. All right, but anyways, here we go. Here's the Gemini read. I'm gonna make it quick as possible.
In Gnostic mythology, the short answer is yes. Archons are traditionally viewed as malevolent rulers of the material world who actively work to keep the human mind trapped in a state of ignorance and distraction. Their influence isn't typically described as a direct hacking of your brain, but rather a subtle, persistent manipulation of your desires, fears, and ego. How Archons influence the mind? According to Gnostic texts like the Apocryphon of John and the Reality of the Rulers, Archons use several specific tactics. Emotional parasitism. They are often described as feeding on low vibration emotions like fear, anger, jealousy, and lust. By nudging you. In Gnostic tradition, the Archons are considered the ultimate gaslighters of the human psyche. They don't just influence. In Gnostic mythology, the short answer is yes. Archons are traditionally viewed as malevolent rulers of the material world who actively work to keep the human mind trapped in a state of ignorance and distraction. Their influence isn't typically described as a direct hacking of your brain, but rather a subtle, persistent manipulation of your desires, fears, and ego. How Archons influence the mind? According to Gnostic texts like the Apocryphon of John and the Reality of the Rulers, Archons use several specific tactics. Emotional parasitism. They are often described as feeding on low-vibration emotions like fear, anger, jealousy, and lust. By nudging you toward these feelings, they create a feedback loop that keeps you focused on the physical body rather than your spiritual essence. The sleep of ignorance. Their primary goal is to keep the divine spark within you asleep. They do this by flooding the mind with worldly concerns, ambition, material greed, and social status, so that you never question the nature of your reality. Astrological fate. Ancient Gnostics believed each of the 7 Archons ruled a celestial sphere associated with the planets. They used fate, Haimamin, to bind people to a predetermined path, making it feel as though their life choices were their own when they were actually following a cosmic script. Imitation, counterfeit spirit. Gnostic texts speak of a counterfeit spirit, anti-maimon pneuma, that the Archons attach to the soul. This acts like a false ego, generating dark thoughts and impulses that a person might mistake for their own true identity.
I'm sorry, but how the fuck does AI know all of this? Whoa, holy shit. Holy shit, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys.
Modern and psychological interpretations. Today, many people look at the Archon myth through a psychological lens, specifically following the ideas of Carl Jung. Perspective. Interpretation. Literal/mythological. They are actual non-physical entities or cosmic jailers who feed on human energy. Psychological. They represent complexes or shadow aspects of the subconscious, inherited traumas and negative thought loops that rule us until we become aware of them. Sociological. They represent systems of control, corrupt institutions, media, and propaganda that program our thoughts and behaviors from birth. How to resist archonic influence. In Gnosticism, the only weapon against this manipulation is gnosis, self-knowledge. 1. Observing the mind. Recognizing that not every thought you have is yours. By observing a negative thought without identifying with it, you break the Archon's grip. 2. Detachment. Reducing the value placed on material status and physical cravings, which are the main tools the Archons use to tether you to this world. 3. Awakening. Realizing that your true self is divine and exists beyond the reach of the material rulers. Would you like me to look into specific Gnostic texts that describe these rulers, or perhaps explore the psychological parallels in modern philosophy?
What the fuck? What the fuck? It literally tells you right here the perspective of Carl Jung, his literal mythological perspective on Archons. It literally tells you right here. It says right here that they are actual non-physical entities or cosmic jailers who feed on human energy, bro. Feed off of human energy, dude. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. So the answer is yes. The answer is yes. They can manipulate the human mind and human thoughts at any time, anywhere, any given moment, in fucking any space and time, or in any fucking moment in time. any human they want to manipulate, to control, any mind, they can take the mind if they want to. They can take that mind. There's only certain minds that they can't control, that they can't take. Minds like mine. Powerful minds like my own. Like the mind that I have, like the mind that I possess. The spiritual knowledge that I possess. All of the power, the spiritual power that I have. They can't control me because of that. They can't control me because my mind is too powerful. They can only control weak-minded people, right? People who are not spiritual, right? Women who are not spiritual, like I said in the beginning, right? Women who are not spiritual can't stand being around high vibrational men, right? But anyway, moving forward, I'm gonna end the video here, guys. And like I said, guys, stay positive, protect and clean your aura, protect and cleanse your energy at all times. If you can't, at least try every other day or every week to cleanse your aura. At least if you can't cleanse your aura every day, I need to do the same. All right, guys. So peace, love, and abundance to the X family, and I'll see you guys. I'll be seeing you guys in the fate of the Old Republic after this. All right. Love you guys. And remember to keep your vibration high always. All right, and peace out.